Hello. What's up, guys? It's KanyeWest215 here with a Macro Rabbit deck profile. I've been running this for the past like 4 weeks. This is the deck I moved on to after Chaos Dragons. I ran this last format and it was really sexy, but seeing that I got hit by the ban list, I kind of stopped playing it. But then Mermails came out, and I'm like, damn, son, I need a deck to counter that deck, because that deck is just so popular everywhere. So I decided to switch to Macro Rabbit, and it's been doing amazingly. So yeah, I'm probably going to run this for the rest of the format, just because its ability to run macro in the main is just so sexy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, before I start with the deck profile, let's move this aside. First, I just want to point out that OCG cards are so dang sexy, okay, first of all, we got a typical, Abyss Sphere right here, and as you notice, why is this card no shiny? Why no shiny? Okay, it's because OCG cards are badass, okay? First of all, they don't censor shit like TCG. They censor everything, okay? This is not censored, okay? This is not censored, okay? Abyssland right here, in the bubble, okay, as you can see, she is freaking choking, okay? She's like begging for mercy. She's choking. She's about to die, okay? In the TCG version, it's a pussy version. She's like, in the TCG version, it looks stupid, okay? And yeah, you know, OCG is just badass, and this is common too. So I suggest all of you Yu-Gi-Oh players just to move to Asia, for the good food. Besides the good food, also so you can play Yu-Gi-Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh is so much cheaper. Everything good is either rare or common and super. So yeah, pretty sexy. Okay. Anyways, let's just get on to the deck profile. I can rant about OCG versus TCG for ages, but I think you guys just want to see the rabbit profile, so yes, let's get it. Let's go, son! Alright, so we got double rabbit, of course. Got your vanillas. That's really standard. And then you got your triple Guaiba. Guaiba is really good in this deck because there's so many meta decks out there running like small monsters, so Guaiba can just, you know, just go in there and then get that quick Logia and Dolka out, which you really need in this deck, okay? The faster you get Logia and Dolka out, the higher chances of you winning. So yeah, you just really want to maintain that control quickly. So yeah, Guaiba is really good in that sense. Guaiba is also really good just because it's a dinosaur monster, you know what I'm saying? If you don't run Guaiba, then you only have 6 real dinosaur targets. And I don't think that's enough, you know. The chances of drawing these and summoning them and having them survive until the next turn to get your other dino, just so you can make Logia and Dolka, I think it's too slow. It's not consistent enough at all. And also, Rabbit's at 2 now. The chances of you drawing this early game is much lower. So, you know, you need your extra dinosaur targets. Most of the time you summon a vanilla monster, they will bottomless, they will deprison, you know what I'm saying? Or if you Rabbit and effect into 2 vanillas, most of the time they will bottomless if they have bottomless, and now 2 of your dinos are gone. And you only have 4 targets left in the deck, to get that Logia and Dolka out, and that is not enough, so you need some more dino monsters as an option to add to the consistency. So that's why you run triple Guaiba. Okay, next we run 2 tour guides, 1 Sangan, 1 Night Siren. Okay, I know everybody say, okay, why run Night Siren? Not a good one, okay, so bad, okay, run away, okay. I disagree, okay, some people only run these 3 targets, okay, I say no, okay, KanyeWest215 say no! Okay, let me retrieve my Night Siren. Okay, okay, right here. Okay, let me tell you why only these targets not good, okay. Sometimes you open up with Tall Guy. Okay, summon Tall Guy. Okay, go Sangan because you want to get the Ribbity Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? And later game, you draw this card. And it's dead, okay? You do not want this card to be dead. This card is a power card, okay? You want to utilize this to its full potential, okay? Full potential, okay? This card is only a horror when it's good, okay? And you want an extra target so you can use this card, okay? You want to use this to its full potential. Get into that Levier, grab that rabbit, okay? Go to that Zen mains, get some, you know, extra protection, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you really need this extra target. And plus, this card gets rid of Christia, Thunder King, so it's not that bad, you know? So yeah, why not run this card? Come on, guys. Next we run 1 Spirit Reaper and double Thunder King. Yes, okay, you must be like, what the hell, 2 Thunder King? Well, I run 2 Thunder Kings because this card is just a meta killer. It's so good against like all the meta decks, you know, for example, Mermails, okay? Thunder King say no to the Undyne, okay? No Undyne, okay? This card shit on Undyne, okay. Against heroes, okay, no search, no e-call, okay, no Stratos, okay, so good. Okay. Against agents, okay, no search, okay, so good. No duality, no nothing, okay. So this card is just so good because of that. And of course, it does interfere with macro once in a while, but seriously, if you have macro on board and this card at the same time, macro is just so powerful that like you don't even need this negation anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're just in such a good position already that it doesn't even matter, you know what I'm saying? Spirit Reaper is just such a good star card, and the poking effect is so good, okay, so good. Okay, let's get my Patrick star over here, okay, poke, okay, so good. Okay, you go minus, okay. The only reason I don't run 2 is because there's decks that can easily get over this, like Insectors, Dark Worlds, I think Mermails can get over it pretty easily with Marksman and Infantry, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Hyperion can pop this, and, you know, this card is a good stall card, but against some matchups, it's a little worse than others, and in those matchups, I think Thunder King is even better, so that's why I run double Thunder King and 1 Reaper. Next, we run triple Lance. This card is amazing because it goes hand in hand with your Guaiba, and, you know, this card is so sexy because it protects your black cards, you know, your African American cards, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you really want to protect those cards because those black cards, they force your opponent to kind of misplay and really use their power cards. Like, if they really want your Lagia to negate, they're trying to force the negate so they can go off, and they like waste a Dark Hole, for example. If you flip Lance, like, they just wasted like a huge ass power card, and that's really bad for them. So yeah, Lance is really good. And also, you can also even like bluff this card with Guaiba, just saying. Anyways, we got 2 MST, only 2 MST because you got your Lances, and I think it makes much more sense siding the MSTs, like the 3rd MST or your Night Beam or whatever, because there's so many decks right now that run very few traps, so only 2 MST is really needed. Lance lets you get over like beefy monsters and stuff, so Lance is more versatile, and it's just kind of better game 1, I say. Next, we run 1 Smashing Ground and 1 Mind Control. Smashing Ground, it does the same thing as Soul Taker. At my locals, this card does exactly the same as Soul Taker, pretty much, just because there's like no heroes and just very few Chaos Dragons at my locals, so this card does like exactly the same thing. But at a Regionals or YCS, you would definitely take this out for a Soul Taker, just because at Regionals and YCS, you see a lot more Chaos Dragons and heroes running around, you know what I'm saying? And Mind Control over Book of Moon, you know, for the win. Yeah, for the win, son. Mind Control is really good because, you know, this card can actually win you a game. You can even Mind Control their monster for game. Like, if they're sitting behind, like, a Spirit Reaper, for example, for, like, a long-ass time, Mind Control, okay, deal with that shit. Destroy a Reaper and attack for game. Or just go off, you know what I'm saying? And, also, I know a lot of people run Book of Moon because they like Guaiba. But, like, you know, because Book of Moon does go well with Guaiba, but, I mean, you have triple Lance. Like, seriously? Do you really need 4 cards to work with 3 Guaibas? Like, that's pretty stupid. So, yeah, Mind Control, son. And also, if they have, like, a Sangan, Mind Control Sangan, they don't get their search. And if they really need that search, then, yeah, too bad for you, big boy. Okay. And then you got your Trinity. Of course, you gotta play those. Yeah, I run macro, but you still need that. Next, we got our trap lineup. We run the Solemn Brigade. You got, you know, double Warning and 1 Jusio Solemne. I know there's going to be some kid trying to net deck this deck and typing in Jusio Solemne on DN and be like, what the hell? No, caught the Jusio. And I'll be like, calm down, kid. Calm down. And then we run double macro. You really want to draw this card early game. If you draw this early game, it's amazing. So yeah, but this card's a really bad top deck late game. I like top deck 2 of these cards late game. I was about to die. I just really need that rabbit or something, or at least a Reaper to sit on. And I top deck this, both of these. What the hell? Okay, but nevertheless, this card is one of the only reasons why I play this deck in this format. It's just too good. So I'm not gonna keep bullshitting this card. And then we got double Bottomless, and you know, bottomless because it got no bottom, you know what I'm saying? 2 Deep Prison for your removal. Very good. Okay, this card get over Stardust, Tiraz, crap like that. Okay. And then double Compulse. I don't run Fiendish Chain, I run Compulse instead. Compulse is too sexy. There's so many plays you can do with Compulse. It's so versatile. Gets over Zen Mains. Zen Mains is kind of an annoying problem in this deck. And also, there's one sexy play you can do. Is you can go Tour Guide into Sangan, set this, and then if they attack into Tour Guide, which they definitely will, you can bounce this back and force them to attack into Sangan to get that search, search that rabbit. Next turn you got rabbit, Tour Guide play, so pretty sexy. Yes. There's so many things you can do with this. So yeah, the versatility makes it amazing. And it's the only chainable trap to like MST, you know what I'm saying? So you can really set this and not be afraid of MSTs or heavy storms and just be really sexy. So yeah, Compulse, so good. One of the best traps in this format, I think. Next we got one Torrential, one Mirror Force, and lastly one Starlight Road. One Torrential, this card is really good. You can run it at 2 instead of Mirror Force, but I just think Mirror Force and Torrential is just crucial in this deck. It's just mass removal. It's crucial for any deck, really. It's just mass removal cards, and some people would take out Mirror Force for a second Torrential, just because Mirror Force is kind of slow, but the thing is, Mirror Force punishes some not so sexy players, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have Mirror Force set. This is like my only set card. And my opponent tries to freaking OTK me, okay, without an MST, like, so stupid, okay. And I flip this and just, like, what the hell? Bad players, okay, they get punished. Next, let's go on to the side deck. It's still under construction, but this is what I have so far. Fossil Dino, not Fossil Dino, oh my god, big boy, okay. One T-King, double Fossil Dino, double Snowman Eater. I'm not really gonna explain this just because I'm still kind of working on the side deck. So any suggestion would be sexy. Double Prohibition. You can call Mermail, Abyss Megalo, Hyperion, shit like that, and Grapha. So yeah, eliminate those key cards, and yeah, pretty good. Double Chalice. Because people usually sign Snowman Eaters, Raikos, just crap like that, damage step, annoying shit. So yeah, this card is really good, and also good against Insectors and stuff. And you can side in Macro and this, and that won't interfere. Like if you side in Effect Veiler and Macro, that's not that great because Macro interferes with the Veiler, but this doesn't. So yeah, it's pretty good. And one MST, your third MST, and one Night Beam for because of the fact that so many decks out there play very few traps, and the only traps they play are chainable. For example, like Mermails, Abyss Sphere, where's our sexy Abyss Sphere? Where's our Abyss Sphere? Dang, son, I lost my Abyss Sphere, but that's besides the point. Yeah. Just because your opponent can't chain it, so it's good. One System Down, and one Soul Drain, one Needle Sealing, and one Macro. So yeah, there's your side deck. For the extra deck, we got one Gorz token, okay? I don't even freaking run Gorz, okay? So why the heck is this there? It's just as a bluff, just to scare the shit out of people, okay? People are like, oh my god, he has the Gorz. He no pray any card, okay? I don't even run Gorz, okay? I just have a token out there to scare people, okay? So if I'm dueling, I would have this out, okay? I won't even show my freaking extra deck. I just have this out, okay? People are like, okay, this kid runs Gorz. And I'm like, okay, pass. And they're like, oh my god, it's a Gorz. And I don't even run Gorz, so yeah, it's just a bluff. Double Lagia, double Dolka, one Pearl. This card's really good because, if Gozen Match is on board, then you can still go into Exceeds monsters with Pearl. And this card gets over, like, Xian. Xian's really annoying. And, Stardust, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Next, we run one Gagaga Gunman, okay? It's Gunman, guys, not Cowboy, okay? Get it right, get it tight, you know what I'm saying? That's my motto, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of hating Konami for making it freaking Cowboy, okay? It's not freaking Cowboy, it's got guns, bro! It's a Gunman, okay? It's just so annoying, okay? Konami is like, it's censoring cards, it's changing the names of cards, like, what the hell? Leave it alone! Okay, anyways, Gunman's really good because it gets over big monsters. Down Rabbit sucks against big monsters. You know what I'm saying? That's why Chaos Dragon matchup is kind of bad. If you don't run Macro, that is. But Macro is too sexy, so that's why Chaos Dragon deck is. The Chaos Dragon matchup is not as bad as people think. But anyways, this card is just a problem solver, and plus you can still use it under Gozen Match, so that's pretty sexy. Next, you got one Dweller for the Mermail matchup. and the Dark Worlds matchup. Make sure you chain the effect of this card. If you want to stop like infantry or something, you have to predict kind of. So if your opponent reveals Megalo, this would be the time to detach one. You don't wait until infantry or whatever it's already discarded for you to detach, because then the effect's already activated. So what you do is they would reveal Megalo and you would detach, and then it's all good. Okay. So yeah, one Dweller is just so good. One Pappy, this is going out for black thingy, black corn, whatever. Utopia, Maestro, Zen Mains, Leviair, Tempo, Leviathan, Stardust. Okay, that's a good. Okay. So that's it for my. There it is. So that's it for my Rescue Rabbit Macro Dino Big Fat Fuzzy like a somebody deck profile. So hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, that would really help me out. Please subscribe, leave in the comment section below anything you want. I don't even care, but I actually read your comments, so be the sexy, okay? And like the video. So yes, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace!